Where heroes are made, Zero, Anthony, Caesar, Tonga lead the crusade. With Bobby beside, the energy's high. Uncut's the platform where legends never die. Uncut, where the stories unfold. Wrestling for you, the battles are bold. From the highs to the lows, every move, every show. Tune in, feel the thrill, let the adrenaline flow. So join us each week for the action and fun. Uncut with Bobby, the journey's begun. Wrestling for you, it's more than a game. It's a legacy, it's glory, it's the ultimate fame.
Of Zero Uncut this week.
What is up? I'm Bobby, and I always enjoy Vince McMahon sniffing the money. That's always a nice touch.
That's what you got to do, yeah. So yeah, there's that one. So welcome to another edition for this week. The first one of the week. We've got a second one, haven't we? We've got a special one, but we'll get into that at the end of the show. This week. So a few bits and pieces come down then before we cover Vengeance Day, which is obviously meant to be the whole thing today. So obviously we've had Ricky Saints show up now. It was obviously Ricky Starks, but he announced that he chose his name himself because of his hometown. WWE actually had it down on all the run sheets and that as Starks, but he wanted to basically change it because he also wanted to distance himself from AEW and everything like that as well. So
that's so crazy.
So he wanted to distance himself from AEW. He chose that name himself, the Saints name, and of course it's to do with New Orleans as well. That's that. We've also had the new titles revealed, which is the new WWE ID Men's and Women's Championship. They brought them in as well for this week. This week Triple H has announced that. Due to what the ruling is behind it apparently is the winners from some matches which are coming up will be crowned the men's and women's champion, and they've then got to defend those titles on the indies. So any show that's connected to a WWE ID thing, they'll be defended on the indie. So it's to basically get the WWE name out there and get the titles now out there. That's basically that one there. What's the other ones as well that's come down this morning? That's it as well. WrestleVotes yesterday as well have also announced that they are going to be doing Solo versus Jacob at WrestleMania. That's the current plan.
I'm not shocked.
For that one, yeah. So obviously that's been set up. And there's another thing as well that's come down is, on NXT that we had JDC show up, which was obviously Fandango.
Yeah, that was last week, yeah.
Yeah. He has turned around and said on the Love for Wrestling the Love for Wrestling convention, alongside Tyler Breeze, he's basically announced that backstage recently in NXT, Shawn Michaels' exact words were, "I've got 1 or 2 matches left in me. Let's see what we can do." And that, and Fandango, or JDC as he's known now, wants to have a match against Shawn Michaels as one of Shawn Michaels' final matches, basically.
Okay, let's pump the brakes here. First of all, if Shawn Michaels has 1 or 2 matches left in him, I do not want one of those matches to be wasted on Fandango.
Yeah.
Okay. I would want AJ Styles.
Yep.
Seth Rollins.
Yep.
Who else? I don't even know.
Well, that's that one there.
AJ would jump at the opportunity because he's tried to get him out of retirement before.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, talking about AJ Styles, which are actually on that one, I've literally just seen this come down. It's from WrestleVotes again. They've literally confirmed now that AJ Styles versus Finn Balor is being considered for WrestleMania 41.
AJ Styles versus Finn Balor. What? No, why? No.
That's what apparently they're doing because then, yeah.
No. Braun Breaker and AJ Styles. No.
Yeah, no. It seems like they're going away from that one. Yeah, it says here AJ Styles versus Finn Balor has been considered as a first ever match as a first time ever match for WrestleMania 41 this year.
I was about to say they fought before on the main roster. Wait,
yeah,
no, they didn't. Wait, yes, they did. No, they didn't.
Yeah, no, it's first time ever at WrestleMania. It is basically. So yeah,
What was that 1 year? I think that was Styles and Balor. Yeah, because it was supposed to be Balor versus Wyatt, and I
yeah,
remember like three of the it was like Roman, Bo, and Bray they got like the measles or something,
yeah,
and Kurt Angle joined the Shield, and then Finn or AJ faced off against Finn in like a random 1-on-1.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So it's so that's what they're basically doing is Styles versus Balor has been announced for it's not been announced yet, but it's been planned for WrestleMania 41. So now I don't know who Braun Breaker's going to face now, because everyone thought it was going to be Braun versus
I think it's got to be AJ still. I could see Finn versus Dom at WrestleMania more than.
I mean, the thing is Dominic Mysterio has called out Braun Breaker. So could they be doing Dom versus Breaker at Mania?
That's I don't know. I feel like you got to throw AJ in there to like
that could be a good match.
You know?
But what you need to do, though, see, is like have Dom win that title and that'll be bloody. Have Dom win the title at WrestleMania, that'll be bloody.
But Dom pinning Braun.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I do throw someone else in there like Sheamus or Ludwig. Yeah.
I do have a bit of breaking news. I know you don't care about AEW, but some of the fans, I believe,
okay.
do. So,
Yeah.
I'll have this load. I shouldn't have clicked on it. As reported 6 minutes ago, as announced by AZ Central, Arizona Central, one of the AEW's biggest events of the year, Double or Nothing, will be coming to you from Desert Diamond Arena in Glendale, Arizona on Sunday, May 25th. So, no Vegas officially this year.
No. Well, it's because probably they've got WrestleMania, isn't it? Vegas has got the WrestleMania.
That's pretty much what. Yeah. I mean, they're not going far, granted. So,
no.
People were speculating it was coming to New Jersey.
Okay.
And I said there's no shot because they're doing a pay-per-view called Dynasty, I believe.
Yeah.
They're doing Dynasty. Yeah, they're doing Dynasty. April 6th, something like that.
Yeah.
And where was I going with this? That's in Philadelphia, and Double or Nothing is like a month. Closer to 2 months after that. So I was like, there's no way they're doing double East Coast pay-per-views.
No, probably not. No.
So I was like,
they keep trying to rotate, don't they? Yeah, because they keep going West Coast, East Coast stuff like that, don't they? I've noticed. So
yeah, I'm like, there's no shot. So, and now it's confirmed. They're going to Arizona. So if you're in Arizona and want to go, there you go. There's your chance.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, so that's on that. One. Sorry, hold on. Sorry, my finish just crashed. Yes. That's quite interesting. Then that one is.
Just a bit of breaking news I had it sent to me.
I don't know what other bits of news have really come down this week. There's not been that much come down, I don't think.
A certain somebody showed up on NXT last night. That was eventful for sure.
Oh yeah, Moose. Yeah, Moose did, yeah. Moose.
I wasn't sure if we were going to say his name yet until this preview. Okay. Moose, which was wild. Listen, I've never seen the man. I've never watched the man wrestle. That's a big man.
Yeah.
That is a big man.
What do we think? Stand and deliver match between the two of them?
See, heading into last night, I had Trick versus Oba down. For a rematch, Oba beats him, Trick goes up. But now?
Well, this is the thing, is that the match is definitely happening because after the show last night, I don't know if you've seen it, but WWE have released a video and Moose basically called out Oba Femi and someone has said, I want your title for it.
Well, I don't know if they could do title for title on that one, but...
I mean, you never know. I mean, they could do that one, couldn't they? Because it's the X Division title. So, man, the thing is, though, right, which is quite funny, Moose is holding the equivalent to the Cruiserweight title in TNA. Because that X Division title is meant to be for Cruiserweights. Yeah, with that X Division title, the way it's always been is it's basically like Cruiserweights and stuff like that title-wise. So basically, Moose is holding that. So if they do end up doing title for title, imagine Femi with basically the X Division title.
If that brother's a cruiserweight, I must be 6'5".
Yeah, that's what it's. That's basically what it always used to be. I don't know whether it still is counted down as that now, but like the X Division title always used to be like the cruiserweights and stuff like that. Like you would see all the all like the cruisers and that sort of fighting in that match and stuff. So that's the thing. But then again, TNA have gone always above board. Like at one point they had the men's title held by a woman and stuff like that. So
they do kind of that. So they do kind of what's the term I'm looking for? Like not breaking boundaries, but like go against the norm.
Yeah.
And they are afraid to do that because Moose, if the cutoff for a cruiserweight is 205 pounds, I'm gonna take a wild guess. Moose is at least 250. At least,
probably, I expect so. Yeah. One of the other things as well that's come down since our last show is WWE has officially announced that all the European shows heading into WrestleMania will air live at the time they're actually showing it. So that will mean that the SmackDowns from Barcelona, Spain, is due to air at 1 p.m. EST.
But wait, how is that going to work? Because SmackDown's not on Netflix. SmackDown's not on Netflix here.
That's what they've announced. They've basically WWE have announced it. All they put down is because this is the thing. Oh yeah. So on Netflix internationally, so we're going to get it at 1 p.m. You'll probably still get it at the same time.
But we're going to get it. Raw.
The Raw shows will air at at like 1 p.m. and stuff like that for it, wherever they're doing them. So like the UK shows and stuff like that. But the SmackDown ones, I don't know how they're going to do it unless USA Network does put it on at 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Obviously every now.
They've had the chance to do that before with like the Saudi SmackDowns and the France SmackDowns. They've never done it. They won't.
They've never done that. So you're gonna have loads of tape delays and spoilers and stuff like that, aren't you?
They'd rather air it on tape delay than put it at like 1 p.m. Because think about it, 1 p.m. How many people are at work?
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be fun for the Raw shows because as well they've officially announced since now that go on those international shows as well. CM Punk and John Cena are only working the Raw shows during the international tours. So neither of them are working the SmackDown shows for that time. So that means that if you want to see Punk or Cena, you've got to watch that at 1 p.m. in the afternoon when it airs on Netflix. So so I think it's trying to get people to basically watch Raw in the afternoon. That's what it is. They're trying to get more people to watch it then.
That's gonna stink for me because like I'm at work and I watch wrestling and it kind of like makes my night go a little faster.
Yeah.
But like if I have nothing to
Yeah. Well, it says it's 7 p.m. Local time for everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I could just wait and watch it. That's
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because that's the beauty with Netflix, isn't it? Where you can watch it anytime. After the show's aired, like you can start it at any time during the show as well, airing and stuff. But so that's going to be it's obviously going to be annoying for you, but whichever show it is, it's 7 p.m. at their local time. So that means well, it depends because Spain's an hour in front of us. So if that's 7 o'clock there, that's 6 o'clock for us.
That's 1 o'clock here.
Yes, that's 1 o'clock here. If it's France, they're also an hour ahead of us. If it's Germany, they're also an hour ahead of us. So so that'll be 1 o'clock for you guys, and then when it's 7 o'clock here, that'll be for you. If it's airing at 7 o'clock live here, that'll be 3 o'clock for you. Will that be?
Wait, say that again.
If it's 7 o'clock here, local time,
2.
then that'll be 2 o'clock for you then. Yeah.
But wait,
so the UK ones, you'll get a 2.
But wait.
Yeah.
You said this is like March, right?
Yeah.
Don't the clock switch at some point then?
I don't know. But according to this, what it says here is it will air at 7 o'clock local time in Spain, which is 6 o'clock local time here, basically. So, which kind of makes sense. I don't know when they change over here.
So we change them March 9th.
Right. Okay.
And we spring forward, fall back. So we go an hour ahead.
Right. Okay. So that will be 2:00 for you then, roughly. Then, so the 1:00 shows well, that should be 2:00 shows then for you then. It'll be.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm not sure when I want to
something
change
like
now.
that.
No. I don't think I want to change to about June or something. So I need to find out. But I'll have a look.
I thought you did yours at like the end of March or something. I thought there was like a
Let me
2
check
week
ours.
gap.
Hold
Yeah.
on. Hold on. Once my internet decides it wants to actually do something today. Where is it? There. So okay. Change. Just have a look. So actually, 30th of March.
Okay, so 3 weeks after us. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. 30th of March we go, which we go forward by an hour then. So
Okay.
yeah. So for the UK tour, it's still going to be
for a 3 week window. It's just going to be up at the air.
Yeah, basically, yeah, for the times and stuff. So yeah, but that's the so that's all the news sort of bits and pieces this week and stuff. Oh yeah, and the other thing as well which I've seen is Samantha Irvine reckons that if Vince was still in the company, he would have took her off of announcing and given her the role that she wanted in managing somebody and becoming like a commentator as well. That's what she reckons.
Why is she so bitter? I don't.
It's because she never wanted to be a commentator. She never wanted to be ring announcer full time.
But she wanted to go
at it. Yeah. Well, yeah. What she wanted though was she wanted to do like managing and stuff like that. Like she either wanted to manage Ricochet or manage somebody else or something like that, basically. And it's also as well because a lot of people have been calling her out for like how emotional she got when Cody won. They were saying that when she was at ringside, she was getting too emotional over things.
I thought that was a nice touch, like it finally happened. Like, remember her when Priest cashed in?
Yeah,
she made it sound like it was chaotic, which it was.
Yeah,
and that was good.
Yeah, but no, what it was a lot of people were obviously like calling. A lot of people recently have been calling around and stuff for like how she reacted when Cody won the title and stuff, and I think it sort of maybe have got to her a little bit that she obviously didn't want to keep being at ringside and seen that way. Whereas if she was just manager and she was just responsible for like one person or something, then they could have done that way. But
Ricochet needs a mouthpiece. We all know that.
Yeah, I think as well at some point she was also talking about that she wanted to be like a general manager or something like that as well. So I mean, like that could have been like something there.
That's a no-go, brother.
No,
unless you're a producer or The Rock's daughter, that ain't gonna work.
Yeah, that's the only way you're gonna get it. Yeah, Ava's never leaving that role. Ava's gonna be forever in that role, or she might even get a main roster gig one day. They might call up to main roster and have her managing Raw or SmackDown or something. But yeah,
she retired from in ring.
Yeah, she retired from in ring. Yeah, to be able to. Yeah, but what I mean is like. Yeah, but what I mean is like they could call her up to say Raw to manage Raw.
No, I know, but like,
Raw,
this is just like her now. It's just general manager. It's not like wrestling. Like I imagine Dwayne sat her down and was like, "Listen, you're not good at wrestling, but because I have power, I'm gonna get you a GM job, and you're set."
Yeah, and you'll be in that role now for the rest of your contract.
They can't release her.
No, if they release her, then they're going to have Dwayne going, excuse me, what the fuck is going on here?
They can't future endeavor her because Rock's the board. So it's like, was Rock... I mean, Vince fired his own son, sure, but...
Yeah, Rock ain't going to fire his own daughter, no. Well, this the thing is, The Rock has more power than Nick Khan and Triple H anyway. So if they even attempted to release Ava, over like you're released instead. Goodbye, Triple H. You tried to release Ava, I'm releasing you.
Could you imagine like them like telling like, oh yeah, we released your daughter, Rock. Do you know who Rock's manager is?
Who?
It's Ava's mother.
Oh yeah, isn't it? Yeah.
So Rock's just gonna hear her from like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Like they released my daughter. Like, Dwayne's agent ain't gonna have it either.
No. Yeah. So they're gonna like. Yeah. So she's set for 5 years in that role, so she's never gonna lose that one. But yeah. So that's the news in that this week. So we might as well move on then. So this past weekend we had NXT Vengeance Day. I think it was actually a pretty good show for once. Well, actually, the NXT shows are always good. So
yeah,
what did you think?
I watched it back some the next day. It was pretty solid all around.
Well, it was the first NXT show that actually had 6 matches on it for quite a while.
Yeah.
And that, like the first NXT pay-per-view that actually had 6 matches on it for a while. But I mean, we might as well get into it and break them down anyway. So obviously we've got the master breakdown here, Bobby's breakdown, so we might as well break down the matches a little bit.
Do I have the pick?
Yeah.
Lola? No, that's old.
I don't know. I know they're on the website. I think they're on the website. I can
Oh,
quickly load it up.
true. That's the upgrade to Leah.
Have you? Do you want to load them up, or do you want me to do it, or what?
What the heck am I looking at right now? Can you do it?
Let me see if I can find the post.
Didn't
let me try
Shane
to find it. Hold on.
Chelsea Cardona? Oh, is this for the Rumble that one year? My God.
Probably. Right, let me just that's to review NXT Agency results, predictions. Here we go. Right.
Yeah,
so,
because I don't like have the website saved to my iPad. Like it's on my phone and I'm streaming on my phone. Yeah. Unless
right, yeah, no, I've got it here. So
yeah.
no, I've got it here. Right. So let me just go down then. So as we go down, it's funny to try to find the right one. So the first match then of the event was Fallon Henley versus Stephanie Vercour. Obviously, Stephanie Vercour is now the new NXT Women's North American Championship, and all 4 of us had Stephanie. So yeah, all 4 of us. I don't know if you want to keep a note of this or whatever, or take a tally of it.
You got
anything to write it down?
Let me put it to you this way. I believe I know me and Leo won because of your picking the women's fatal 4-way.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can review it afterwards if need be, and that.
No. Remember who you and CJ picked to win the women's fatal 4-way?
Yeah. I mean that. Yeah, but the other matches as well. That's what I'm thinking. If we go along.
I don't have.
Do you want me to try and make it down?
Yeah, I don't have paper. I thought I gotta get some paper down here. I don't. Yeah.
Well, I'll work it.
Yeah.
Right, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Talking for a minute whilst I can grab something.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, we're a bit delayed here. Right,
yeah, I'll attempt to get some paper down here, and by attempt I mean if I remember.
If you remember, you'll get some. All right, hold on. Actually, yeah. So I've got a bit of pen and paper here, right? So far, then, so we are. So let me just jot this down. So we've got Bobby, 0, CJ, Leo. Right. So far, then, so we've got 1 each so far. Right, so that's that one there. So yeah, so that first match then. So as we were saying, so Stephanie Vercour is now the new the new NXT Women's North American Champion. What did you think about that match in the overall, basically?
Pretty solid. We knew the end result. I mean, Fallon had it for 4 months apparently.
Yeah.
And I did not. I was just like, oh, okay, like whatever. Yeah. I like Fallon Henley, but like we've got bigger fish to fry now.
Yeah. Right. So then the next match then was Nathan Fraser and Axiom versus Josh Briggs and Yoshika Inamura for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Fraser and Axiom are still champions. Obviously, we all got that one. Now, can you remember who pinned who? Because we had different ones here. Because Wikipedia doesn't actually say who pinned who.
I believe Axiom pinned Briggs.
Right. Okay. So if that's the case, then you've got an extra point there.
Wait, hold on. Hold on. Do I have Peacock on here?
Well, if that's the case, then both me and you have both got extra points if it was Axiom pinning Briggs.
All right, let me see if I have Peacock, and let me see if I can go back and watch the match, the end of the match at least.
If not, I might be able to find it. Hold on. See, guys, this is how we normally are. We come into this like not prepared at all, but I mean we're fine,
All right, my iPad has loaded, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
Vengeance Day, resume. Oh yeah, because I was at the end of it.
Yeah. I don't think anywhere says it like who pinned who. That's the thing.
All right. Javon, Ethan. Oh wait, I'm dumb. Sorry. All right.
You loaded the wrong one.
Is that Trick versus Eddie? What the heck? How did I jump to that? Okay, wait. Oh my goodness! Wow, I got so lucky. I I like rewound it to a regular point, and I caught
Yeah.
Axiom pinned how do you say it?
Oh, right, okay. What was it?
Axiom did not pin Briggs.
Right, okay, so it was it. Right, okay, so actually then, so Leo got the extra point there. So hold on, so Leo got a point, and
that's
CJ got a point as well.
I thought Briggs was going to get pinned.
Yeah, right, so that's that one there. So right, you might as well get on to the next one. Actually, no, I've got a full review up here, so that's fine. Hold on, I've actually got one here. So that's fine. You can come off Peacock now then, because I've got it here.
Oh, yeah, I'll
right, so the next match then...
We remember... Because there were actually a lot of multi-people matches, but I think I remember who pinned who in those.
Yeah. Right. So the next match then was Eddie Thorpe versus Trick Williams. That one was the strap match. Now we had so who won this one? This one was actually Eddie won, didn't he?
Yeah, believe it or not, Eddie Thorpe.
Yeah. And me and CJ both had Eddie Thorpe, basically. So
yeah, good call on that one. I really now that we know who showed up on NXT last night and all that, I really thought Trick was going to win this matchup to go into Vengeance to go into Stand and Deliver and get that rematch against Obafemi, but apparently they might be going in another direction. So
yeah, with Moose.
Yeah, I had to text my editor last night. I was like, "There's a Moose on NXT."
Yeah, I see that one.
He was very confused, but
yeah. Yes. So, and then the next match then that we had then was Javon Evans versus Ethan Page. I'm just getting down to those results now, so I'm just where was it? So Ethan Page versus Javon Evans.
The ending was pretty cool.
Yeah, we all had Evan. No, we all had Ethan except from CJ, which Ethan won, didn't he? Yeah, Ethan Page won. So we've all got an extra point there. So that's that one there.
Yep.
Except from CJ.
The ending to that match was really cool because Page just rocked him in the jaw. The mouthpiece went flying.
Yeah.
I like shout out to Leo. I like his prediction of Javon versus Ethan again at Stand and Deliver, and a loser leaves NXT match.
Yeah, it could be that. Yeah.
And Javon Evans beats him.
Yeah.
Because in reality, Ethan Page needs to go up to the main roster.
Yeah.
There's no feuding with Ricky Saints.
Yeah. Right, yeah. And then the next match then was Obafemi versus Austin Theory versus Grayson Waller. We all had Obafemi as the winner, so
of course.
We all got right there.
Femi pinned Theory, I believe.
He pinned. Let me just double check that one.
Or did he pin Waller? Yes. No. He pinned Waller.
Waller recently.
He pinned Waller because CJ messaged the chat and said, "Oh, he's about to pin Theory," and then about a minute later, "Oh, Femi pinned Waller." I'm like, "What happened?"
Femi not Waller.
Or vice versa, one of the two.
Let me just. I'm just reading for it because I can't remember now. I don't have to. Well, pulls the ref up with the camera. Theory yells at Waller, who accidentally gives Theory to Roland Stunner. The Fall from Grace retains the title at 13-13. Yes, it was Waller. So did any of us have Waller? So CJ had Theory. You had Theory. Me and Leo both had pinning them both at the same time. So we don't get the extra points there, unfortunately, for that one. So was that one there?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. And then the next match then is the Fatal 4-Way for the Women's Championship, in which it was Julia versus Bailey versus Roxanne Perez versus Cora Jade. Now, let's have a look here. So, obviously, Julia successfully retained her title.
Yep. And I thought she was going to pick Cora, but then she did the knee on Cora, then did the finisher on Roxanne. I was like, oh, okay.
Yes, so hang on, so that's that one there, and then Julia was that one there. So so that's that one there. Yes, so who did she pin in the end? She pinned
Roxanne.
Yes, so she pinned Roxanne. So none of us had that, I don't think, because we all had CJ had Cora Jade pinning Bailey. You had Julia pinning Jade. Cora Jade, that one was.
It took me a minute. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Well, hang on, actually. Jade. Oh, no, Cora Jade pinning Roxanne. No, okay.
So you got the pin
Julia
bar,
pinning
right?
Bailey was Leo.
Yeah. So all of us got the winner right, no pin.
Yeah, that one was, and then of course we go into that was it then. That's the show basically. Good show because that match was the main event.
And then Julia was holding up her belt at the end of the show.
Yep, Jordan Grace.
Stephanie came out to both hold up their belts, and then the police sirens came out, and then Braun Breaker came out.
Yep.
Jordan Grace
Braun Breaker.
came out.
Yeah. I mean, it was a pretty solid show overall. Obviously, we had Ricky Starks, and that was
Ricky was there doing something.
Yeah. But yeah,
Ricky Saints. Hey, I'm not.
Ricky States. I've got to get used to saying. I've got to get off to saying now.
I think I'm just gonna still call him Starks.
That's been
I don't know why. He said he changed it because he wanted to.
Yeah, he basically he said that he changed it because he wanted to, because it's obviously representation of where he's from, which is obviously New Orleans. And also because he wants to get away from anything AEW because he got completely screwed over by them, didn't he? And
I did see he said a lot of veterans had butted their nose into his creative at AEW, and that shouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Which makes me think, who do you think was one of the veterans? Because I have a theory on that one.
I have no clue. Who do you think?
Edge.
You think Edge, do you?
Because remember the promo they both cut?
No, I didn't.
And clearly it was off script, and you could tell Edge was getting mad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because at one point Edge said something to him, and Ricky Starks was like, "Oh, Copeland said something to him," and he's like, "Oh, you're really sending me over the edge with that one."
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay.
And you could tell Edge was like, "Oh, go watch it." Edge was like, "Oh, wow, okay."
Yeah. So that was obviously then so you think it was Edge then, or whatever, or Adam Cope? Cope now, isn't it? Cope.
I wouldn't be shocked. I can't see Jericho lost to Starks, so, or did they? I don't remember. I couldn't see Jericho doing it.
No. I mean, it depends, obviously, who was working backstage as well as like the wrestling veterans, because he could mean them as well. Obviously, like some of the backstage producers and stuff.
Tony Khan.
Well, he's not really a wrestling veteran. He doesn't even know how to do wrestling anyway. So he doesn't even know what wrestling is. He thinks he's just collecting action figures and sort of taking it from there. So, but let's have a look here. It's 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5.
I won.
5. It seems to be. Well, for some reason, I've got 5, 5, and 5.
How? What? How?
I don't know. I can't count right. I'll have a check back on it later on, and I'll update everyone later on. But I think we've already worked this out.
I'll just message the chat and ask who won.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so I've recorded it down wrong because I accidentally took something and then took it off and stuff like that. So yeah, I screwed up myself here. So it's fine. So that was Vengeance Day. We might as well quickly go through like some quick talks about what's obviously happened this week and stuff. So it's going to be a shorter show this week as well, I will say, because we've got another show on Sunday, so we don't really want to go for the full hour. So just quickly, and obviously, we've had the final participants for the Elimination Chambers confirmed, but we're not going to go fully into this because we've got Elimination Chamber show next week.
You saw what Drew tweeted out, right?
Yeah, he tweeted out the clown thing, didn't he?
All the Army guys and the clown guy. And I was like, who's he trying to get at, Logan? It's got to be Priest.
It's Priest, so we've got, so the final guys that have now been confirmed on N is obviously Damian Priest and Seth Rollins for the men's, and for the women's, it is Roxanne Perez and Naomi got confirmed for the Elimination Chamber since our last show, so they've been added into that. One more match I think is going to get added to the card, which I think is going to be Cody versus Solo. On that, I think. By the time next week, we should have it in that. I think we're gonna have Cody versus Solo for Chamber. Because of course they've officially now done the Sammy versus Kevin one, which we knew was coming because it's in Canada, and that and an unsanctioned match. So that's just going to be hell. Those two are going to put each other through hell. I can sense that now. But
yeah, unsanctioned match in Canada, Owens and Zayn. That's
because they're going to want to show. They're going to want to put on a good show, aren't they, for the crowd? So one of them's going to die. I think that's my prediction for that one. Is one of them's going to die, whatever, or not going to be seen for quite a while. After that, they could write both of them off at the end of the day for a little while afterwards. So and also as well, since our last one as well, we've had the women's tag match confirmed as well, which is Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus.
Oh, right, yeah.
So TS and TS.
Yeah, and it's funny when Tiffany first won the belt. No. I'm sorry. When Tiffany had Money in the Bank. Was Money in the Bank in Canada last year?
Yeah, was you?
Remember they teased her with Trish?
Yeah.
And
now they're not finally doing it.
Yeah, it's like, well, I thought they would be fighting, but now Tiffany's kind of face.
Yeah,
but
so she's obviously not.
I bet they thought Charlotte was going to be the face, but
yeah, Charlotte wasn't meant to be face. Charlotte was meant to be heel. Well, no, Charlotte was meant to be face. Yeah.
People are not welcome to her being back. So,
actually, I don't know what Charlotte is because that face is not Charlotte Flair's face. Yeah, it could be her.
The three faces of Charlotte in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that'd be next year, wouldn't it? The Saudi to build a roster.
I told you,
the women won't want to wrestle.
I told you, Andrade's furious. He's just looking at like Tiffany Stratton and all these good-looking girls, and it's just, who are you? Andrade's like, what? Yeah, and in the divorce, they're like, oh, you got to pay for more face surgeries. More?
Yeah.
What do you mean more? Yeah.
More? No. More?
Andrade's like, I quit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm going to go to AEW. They'll treat me better.
I'm going back to AEW. They don't make me talk. They don't make me see my ex-wife.
Yeah,
Tony, I'm sorry.
Sorry, Tony, I'm back. And like, no, go away. But no, so that was so that's well, I'll say now, we didn't go much into Elimination Chamber because we are going to be doing a prediction show next week on that one. With Leo and CJ, obviously, as we tend to do pay-per-view weeks.
Let's see if Leo got back to me about who won.
He hasn't yet. I don't think. I haven't seen him get back to you yet.
No, he's probably sleeping.
Probably, yeah.
I think he said he sleeps between 10 p.m. and 3 p.m. your time.
Yeah,
maybe it's my time.
Well,
it can't be my time.
Well, it's 3:30 now, so he's probably awake now. But I mean, he's probably just ignoring the chat, like sometimes,
Yeah, I wish I could do that. But then I get one-on-one text saying, "Where are you?" I'm like, okay.
Yeah, but I mean, well, I'll update people. Well, actually, we can update people on Sunday now. We might as well get into that. So,
true.
This Sunday we have a special. I'll announce this now. This Sunday we're actually having a special live Zero Uncut. So we're actually going to be going live for this one. And that is because we have a interview with WWE ID talent now, Aaron Rourke. Now, some of you may know him, some of you might not, but he's obviously signed to the WWE ID program, so he has been having the matches and stuff that have been shown. He will be with us. It is 9 p.m. EST time. We've got him for on Sunday. So if anyone does obviously see this before Sunday and wants to get in some questions, then prepare them and jump into the comments if you can during our live stream there. Have you got anything else coming up really that you want to? Actually, no. One other thing that we do need to mention is obviously next week's NXT. The Hardys are going to be on. Obviously the Hardy Boys and stuff. They're back, and obviously Moose versus Lexus King as a big one there for the Heritage Cup. So
no, wait, no. It's Moose versus Lexus King for the.
Oh yeah, for the X Division title. Sorry, for the X Division title. That's it. Yeah.
I was like, it can't be for the. I was like,
Yeah.
wait, I was like, it can't be for the Heritage Cup because Moose is gonna win that one.
So yeah. What's this? So then, I've just seen something else come down as well on Cultaholics turning around and saying that the Rizzler got injured at AEW Full Gear apparently. So
What?
That the Rizzler or whatever it was.
The little kid?
Yeah, apparently it says the Rizzler got injured at AEW from ringing the bell. He hurt his hands. He hit the bell too hard.
Oh, so something stupid.
Yeah. So yeah, so he
That was
apparently got
also
injured by hitting the
3
bell too
months
hard.
ago. So that's why I was like, wait, full gear.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
There you go.
wrestling at Revolution apparently.
Yeah. So yeah.
What's his
Apparently,
name? I don't follow them. I don't watch them, so I don't even really know. What's his name? Big Boom something.
Can't remember.
I don't watch TikTok like that, folks. So
yeah. So here we go. So something else has come down as well from obviously we've already mentioned about Solo versus Jacob, but apparently the idea is for them to wrestle for control of the bloodline, which was originally meant to be for Roman versus Solo, which was the original plan for WrestleMania, but they've now made it Jacob versus Solo for control of the bloodline now. So that's what it's going to be, basically. So
but,
one of them will be
bloodline's kind of like dead now. So like
yeah. So by the sounds of that, then what they're doing then is if they're going to do Roman versus Solo for control of the bloodline for it,
no,
they're going to be
Jacob versus Solo. You mean?
Oh, sorry, yeah, Jacob versus Solo. Then it seems like that maybe then that Roman's completely out of it now for the minute. Then he's just going to be going for something else then. You know, titles and stuff like that. Does he?
The bloodline.
Well, the bloodline's on SmackDown
thing.
and Roman's on Raw, so you know. So that's what it's going to be. You know. So yeah, it's that's the.
What was I going to say? Oh, here's what you do. You do Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. Winner gets Tongaloa.
I mean, I'm expecting Tongaloa to be back for WrestleMania. He needs to be back
for
WrestleMania.
I don't know what's worse than getting Tongaloa. Loser shaves their head. There you go.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, and what was it? I saw this on Instagram. Sonya Deville, she keeps posting like a letter. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, what's she made up to so far?
It's
what's
up
it made up
to
so far?
oh wait, Daria. There we go.
Is that literally what she spelled? Is it? All right, okay.
No. Her name's now Daria on Instagram because that's her real name. We're up to Wrapped.
Right. Okay.
So WRAPPED.
Right. Okay.
So people are speculating that it's a podcast. Some people are. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I'm trying to figure out when to slide into those DMs.
Yeah, I want to try and get her on the thingy. Well, she'll be on a.
Her email is up there.
Is it? Oh, try an email her then. That's easy.
Yeah, I mean, it says to be continued. She changed her name. I feel like she's done.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Send out an email and be like, "Yo, Sonia, it's your boy Bobby from Bobby's Breakdowns."
You know me. You know.
What up, girl? How you doing? Fellow Jersey in here.
Yeah.
What part of Jersey is she from? Like Shamong Township or something? I don't know. Hey, yeah, worth a shot. If she ghosts me, well, her and her best friend will have ghosted me both. So no harm, no foul there.
So that's something. Yeah. So I mean, well, that's the show this week. Then we will see you on Sunday. We've gone 45 minutes this time. So and it'll be about 30 minutes or so on Sunday for that one. So we'll see you Sunday for our interview with Aaron Rourke. Don't forget to get your questions in for him. So as the buttons there say, so like and subscribe. As it also says across the bottom of the screen, that is our app there. So you've got @4U Wrestling. And on Instagram, it is @Bobby's Breakdowns. And also the same on YouTube is @Bobby's Breakdowns.
Not the other guy. Go
Yeah, not yet,
subscribe to the actual. Yeah.
because there's now also a Bobby's Breakdown on YouTube. And do not subscribe to that one. Subscribe to Bobby's
Not that
Breakdowns.
imposter.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
don't worry.
I don't know that dude.
Well, this is the thing is that we're trying to. We're trying to get a matchup with him, so so he can join the team as well. So we're then gonna have 2 Bobbies on the team, and 2 Bobbies breakdowns.
Yeah. Oh, God.
But the company, but no, we're not going to. But
Oh,
yeah,
and,
no, it's,
one last thing. Go check out me and Zero were both on there. We interviewed Nick Dinsmore, aka Eugene, on Monday, so 2 days ago. It is up and ready to watch anytime on my channel. So yeah, just go to the live stream section and it will be there.
Yeah, it was pretty good, and Bobby got attacked during the stream, so
that's
so
true.
That was a moment for
I
him.
think I looked up at one point during this stream, and I'm like,
yeah, to make sure.
Yeah, it's like it's still up there. I can see it right now. It looks like it's trying to come down again, but
it'll fall down on you after the stream again, won't it, today? So that's that.
We'll have to see. Huh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, this is Zero signing out for the week, and we will see you on Sunday. As I've said,
and I'm Bobby. I'll also see you Sunday, and yeah.
See you later. Bye.